Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Yeah, all right.
Alright, it's time to deal with the most popular bully in all of school.
Yay!
You're going to pay for this.
Pay.
You will give me actual money now. You can do a check, or I also take cash, 1 million up front, because that is what my heartbreak costs.
Yes.
Right.
My heartbreak is priceless, but for you, $1 million.
$1 million will suffice.
For now.
Get out of my way.
Cindy, followed by her minions, leaves the cafeteria.
You will pay for this. 1 million by 9 o'clock this evening. In the trash can out front, unmarked, small bills. Oh,
Small bills only. Will you take pennies?
Actually,
Actually,
won't fit in the trash can.
My God, you want to talk about? Okay, so if I remember correctly, there was a petty pay at one point for like a fine or something, where they were just like, it was something like several 100,000 or maybe like a couple million or something, and they were just like,
I thought it was
fine.
$10,000.
Was it 10,000?
I'm pretty sure it was $10,000.
I don't remember what it was.
So to do this, to have $10,000 worth of pennies, it fills basically your standard dump truck.
Yeah.
And so this person, from what I understand, was paying like their landlord basically a fee for like damages and stuff that they didn't actually do, but they couldn't prove and they'd been taken to court for, right?
Right.
So they paid him because it was unjust and they were frustrated in pennies. And they dumped it on his lawn. So they had to order the pennies through the bank.
Yep.
And then they had to hire the truck to take the pennies over there, and the bank had to load them in, and then they just dumped them on his lawn.
Yes.
Yep. And
it
it's
was
like,
super funny.
If you tried to have $1 million worth of pennies, it would take up too much room for most banks to handle. That would be so many.
They would call in reinforcements. That would not happen. Followed by your minions, leaves the cafeteria. Ben, are you okay? I not. Where have you been? I have been Ben. Hello, Ben.
Where have you been? No, when have I been?
When have I been, Ben?
When have I been?
Long story. The bell rings loudly, and it's time for us to go to class.
I still want that, like, profound, like, grating, like, toning bell that
where
just
it's sheer terror, and you're like, whoa.
Honestly, I liked the bell and Obey Me. It was really intense.
You were just kind of like, whoa, that's a creature from something.
That's amazing.
I'll tell you after school. Please wait for me. I will, Ben. I promise. I don't really have anything else to go for in my life, but here we are.
Except for,
Ben,
I will wait for you, unless Joey shows up to take me, and then I don't know what I'll do.
Then I'm sort of stuck. Ben and Mark have been waiting for me in the outside of the school.
In the outside. It's very important.
It's very important.
The outside.
It's the outside the school. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed in Mark, because he accused Ben of helping Alex post the pictures of us kissing. I mean, Ben is also his friend. You can also have shitty friends. I appreciate this. Again, I'm just like, when you're stuck in a particular social circle, sometimes you're just like, it doesn't matter. I literally cannot leave this toxic scenario, and I don't know what else to do.
Well, the thing is if they're family, it can be even harder to get away from them.
Especially if they're threatening to become family.
Well, I was going to say, but Alex is actually Ben's family, so, you know.
No, I know.
But there is a lot of, like, family themes at this moment. Threatening to become family is extended family. I could just date both the cousins, and then they could just endlessly fight over me, and my life could be a nightmare. There we go.
I didn't even think about that one. Oh, God. I mean, Ben is also his friend. How could he suspect Ben? That seems...
And his cousin. How do you suspect family?
How do you
you're
do always there for family.
Also,
even though the phrase has actually been greatly misused over the years.
Ben of helping him post the pictures.
Uh-huh.
Not of hacking in and doing it himself.
Yes.
That is such a weird, like, translation in that moment of going, he helped me do this. Wait, that's very different than he hacked my device and did it without my knowledge.
And it's also kind of like, Ben said he didn't do it. Alex said he hacked into my account, not he helped me. Byrne is now going, I'm trying to figure out any reason I possibly can to make this work for everyone. So it has to be that Ben, the accusation is from Mark is that he helped Alex.
Or something.
Clearly. That's how this works. How can you suspect Ben? Perhaps Mark cares about me too much.
It sounds like her mind is just racing with everything that happened today. Like, she's not even coherent.
Anything possible. Hi, Ben. Sorry, Mr. Bronson kept me behind because, I didn't, come out.
Because I wasn't actually in that class at all, because I was in the nurse's office.
Down. and that's what I had to deal with. Was that experience? It's fine. Hi.
I've heard.
Hi, Mark. I'm sorry about today.
It's fine. I know you were upset. And I'm sorry for freaking you out more. I mean, I know we're kind of scary and all that. Like, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable or anything.
Taylor's like,
Ah.
you better not.
I'm like,
That is
wow,
a
hang
ghost, and
on.
she cannot know she's dead.
Yeah, you cannot let her know she's dead. He's like, I literally can't eat her. She's a great friend. It's like,
It's
that
really-
is not encouraging. That is not enough. Okay, excuse me. Just because you cannot. Oh my God.
He's like, what? That should make you feel comfortable.
Should
and I
make you feel
wouldn't want to
great.
hurt her.
Like, the thing is like, I literally can't hurt her even if I did want to, and I don't want to, so
Right.
she's safe.
Right?
Either way.
It's okay, Mark. I wasn't being particularly nice to you.
We're fine now, right?
Even though I was just rapidly accusing you in my brain of being unfair and being mean. And no, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. This is truly a traumatized person. Like, wow,
Yes.
just like the whiplash everywhere.
Mhm.
Yes, we are.
So sometimes one of the ways you can identify someone that's having a real rough time is if they are basically jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
Whether it's someone in who's basically been subject to toxic masculinity and they're just trying to reposition the goalpost constantly, that is a level of panicking, of going, I don't feel like I'm in control. Or if it's someone that's just talking to you who has either been abused or downtrodden or is subject to the patriarchy, what have you, then there's this experience of if they just keep jumping around with topics really hard, it can be because they're panicking. They can't get a handle on anything. All they are is basically being sparked one piece of trauma to another. Anything you say reminds them of something completely else because they're just in that state of terror, if you will.
So while I feel called out, I've actually also known someone, for me, where I actually used to role play with them, where they also had basically problems like that, and I felt really bad for them. They sound like they were in a really traumatizing kind of situation, and it was really interesting because also then they would basically like fixate or appropriate more or less even like issues that I had or other role players had, and they would sort of superimpose them onto their personality or take them on as their issues, and it was like, whoa, because I remember on more than one occasion, whenever they were having like a bad day or something, suddenly it would come out very explicitly the same language that role player, like another role player had used, or I myself of going like, I'm so annoyed, like I'd been annoyed about this big topic, and they would just suddenly start going off about it like it was their problem.
Right.
And I was like, whoa.
And basically they're having sympathetic anxiety, and so it's going, this is clearly the problem then.
Right.
Right.
So, and, well, what did you want to tell me? Yeah, about my whereabouts today.
Did he say
Right.
yesterday about my whereabouts
Today. Whereabouts today.
Okay, good, because I read it wrong.
That was whereabouts today. Believe it or not, Alex locked me up in our storage room today. Are you serious? Yeah, I am. Why would he do that? So I couldn't meet you. So I couldn't stop the rumors spreading around the school.
How
And
would he...
so you think I was the one who posted the pictures?
How does
It
you...
was all Alex's doing.
How would you not being there make it so you think it's him? Additionally, how did he get into your school to do this?
Also, like, locked you in what
Or he
closet?
locked you in a closet, like, at
your house?
And then you couldn't get to school at all?
What? This is like some next level weird bullshit drama. Like, wow.
That sounds really wild.
That sounds
also
crazy.
Going, again, him not being there, how would that, convince him? And also, how would you stop the rumors from spreading? They're on digital media.
Right?
Like, I will stop them from getting to people's phones. How, bro?
How? I bet you Ben had his stupid phone in his pocket. He could stop the spread of rumors by fucking texting.
Right? Or by texting people, or by getting on there and making comments about it.
Right?
Like, he could, or getting up there and going, I'm going to contact moderators and try and get it pulled down.
Pictures of me locked in the thing. There's no way for me to get out. Blah,
I
blah,
didn't
blah.
have my phone in the closet. It's fine.
That's all I got. It's all Ben doing. Are you sure? Ben rolls his eyes. So, you've already talked to him already? Yeah. And he said he knew nothing, that his account had been hacked.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Just one. And what's that?
I can track down the IP address of the account that posted the picture.
Okay. So
that won't tell you if the account was hacked. It'll just tell you if it was his account. But if it's posted under his account, like Facebook style, then it's totally from his account.
But also at the same time too, it doesn't matter where the IP. Oh, okay, so one of the things that people get confused about IP addresses is they can give you sort of a generic area. They cannot help you pinpoint the goddamn house. So I've seen hackers discuss this over and over again, where they're like, there is this misunderstanding of how IP addresses work, and while they'll give you again a generalized location, the server is not located in your house. So while that's not how they work.
I was just say, additionally, if you're using like a public library or other
That's
area,
the IP address.
that's the IP address.
Like-
so I was just say, I appreciate that this is fictional, basically hacker lore, and I've seen it in a lot of places. But
Oh yeah, movies love
But
this
again,
dumb crap.
even if that were the case, your IP address was linked specifically to your unique device, and it would show up as tracking to right where you were located, or to your house or your home computer or something. The thing is we know it's from his account. That's literally why we knew it was him. It
Right.
came from his account.
Yes.
Like that's it. They're posted on Alex's account.
All right.
So I don't see why that's necessary at all. Mark, I feel like you're misunderstanding the situation, but I appreciate you.
All right, let's go.
So we can find the real culprit. What do you think? Accept his help, don't accept his help. I think Byrne would have no problem with this. This
Yeah, I
isn't
don't
like
think
a
so either.
challenge or anything like that.
Yeah.
And Byrne is looking for something to do.
And also, I'm looking for a way to basically also clear Ben. I hate to say it, but
Yeah, she is looking to have Ben not be as bad as his cousin.
right? So we're just gonna accept his help. Let's do it. Do you really think you can do that, Mark?
I can really do whatever with computers, honestly. Oh, of course I can. It's easy, really.
Super.
Well, as soon as you're really good at hacking, and especially fictional hacking, it's no problem at all.
Yeah, it's completely made up. I'd appreciate it a lot if you help us, Mark.
I'm gonna do it for. I'm doing it for Byrne, you know.
That's nice of you. Really? Can we do it now, or will it take a long time?
That's kind of cute. Her just going, yeah, we can do this thing. I don't know how this thing works.
How does work? Why? Are you in a hurry? I don't understand. No, I'm just tired and I want to do something to take my mind off things, please.
All right. I can just do it from my
He's like,
phone
whoa,
right here.
you guys,
It's no big
no
deal.
arguing.
It's okay. It's very quick. I've got all kinds of cool apps that just patch me into anything on my phone.
It's super neat. Mark works on his laptop to find the IP address of the person who hacked Alex's account.
Does that thing where you prop one heel like on your opposite knee, and then make a little chair out of your leg, puts his laptop on it, and just starts typing.
Right? I hope they don't have a VPN, because hey!
He flamingos it.
Right? Alright, and what did you find?
Alex is lying. Nobody hacked his account whatsoever. Because not only did I track it to his account and find out they did come from his account, and then I realized that wasn't really the problem because they're just posted on his account publicly. I'm just not really in the loop with stuff because, I don't have a lot of friends, so they're not on my media. Anyway, and I didn't really investigate the rumor. I was too busy trying to support you. But nobody's gotten into this account because there's totally clear trails if people had been, like footprints in real life. So the only people that could get into it are the ones that actually have the password.
Right?
And Ben didn't have anything to do with it.
Hey.
Alex was the one who posted the pictures, unless he's given his password out to somebody else.
Right? I'm so glad. God, that's such a relief.
And also, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that he posted pictures of me. Oh God, the bar is so low. I'm just glad that another man in my life isn't more horrible than he was. It's so good that Ben's not worse than he is. So good.
Compared to
What
all
he
the
is.
lovely standards that I have, I'm so glad. It's fine. I mean, thanks, Mark. So, what are you going to do? I shrug.
Hope it goes away, please.
I haven't thought of what to do next. I just wanted to figure something out. I'm really getting tired. I guess I'm not going to do anything about it just yet. All I want to do is go home and get some rest.
I am tired.
I cried
This
for
day
hours.
was exhausting and scary and uncomfortable. And I have a bruise on my face. I got slapped.
Okay, I'll drive you home.
What happened to your invasive car ride? Where's Joey? Why?
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Daddy isn't
The
home
music
tonight.
is so loud that everything is vibrating.
Wow, he has a date with Joey's mom.
Which apparently Joey went with him for, except for I imagine it's Joey blasting the music
Right.
because Joey didn't give you a
Or
ride.
this is Byrne finally listening to more Heartless Horizon music.
It could
or
be.
at all listening to Heartless Horizon music on screen.
Don't you mean who's your chorizo?
It was so good! Yet another problem. But right now, I don't have time to think about it. What? All I want to do is get some sleep with this screaming fucking music!
Like the whole world is vibrating. And I'm sure she'll address that in just a second.
Like,
but
hang
she's
on,
going, shit, our parents are dating.
Like-
Okay, we're going to turn the music up for just a second.
Hang on, this is ridiculous, you guys.
I mean, you can see the screen vibrating, but it's... I'm imagining it's Joey playing this music, and that she is going to be like, I think it's this one, and that she's going to be like, I can't sleep because...
Who in the world keeps playing heavy metal ever since I got back from school? Okay,
And I'm
it's
like,
not her.
Joey's probably throwing a freaking tantrum about what happened with her kissing Ben, and so he didn't pick her up from school today, and so he's at home, how is he here, though, at her house, because he's not staying there?
Oh, well, he just gently broke into the house.
Or maybe he's just doing it outside
Like, it's so
somewhere.
nice. I look outside my window.
Oh, God.
The sound is coming from next door. Do we have new neighbors?
Oh, my God, is this the love interest?
Is this the love
Is this the love interest?
Well, they're not making a great first impression. My head hurts. I hide under my blanket. I put my earphones in and try to listen to my own music.
You need noise-canceling headphones. It's very important.
Those are actually very specific headphones, yes. But the music from my neighbor is way too loud. Is he deaf or something?
The whole house is shaking. They're trying so hard to be like, this is noise pollution. The enormity of this sound is boggling.
Yes.
Like, you feel it in your soul, like one of those cars that comes thumping through your neighborhood.
Oh, God, right?
And it just shakes your entire house slightly, and you can feel it vibrating off the car. This is what they're doing with their house.
I decide to knock on his door, and I'm about to tell him off.
When?
I ring the doorbell 1,000 times, but it doesn't open up. I bang the door loudly. Hey! Could you please turn down your music?
From down the hall quietly.
I knock on the window as well. Of course he won't hear a thing because of the loud music.
I'm interested that you've decided this is a boy.
I know.
It's he.
Just before I stop banging on the door again, he shows up. A skinny black-haired guy greets me with red eyes and a happy face.
Are we suggesting drug use? We
We
just listened to heavy metal and hotboxing, apparently, which I only learned what was on this channel, actually, with my friends. So there we are.
I'm so proud.
It's okay.
All right.
How can I help you?
You can help me by turning down your music before I call the cops.
Oh, you must be the girl next door?
Hey, don't ask me for Doritos. I don't have any. Or Pringles.
Cheetos.
Or Lay's,
I love Cheetos.
I was getting that. Or
You could
Fritos
give
or
me
Cheetos.
a housewarming
Cheez-Its.
gift. I just moved in.
No.
My name is Luke. I love how it's like, we don't know. I love that they didn't put the name in there, and then as soon as he introduced it, pep, there's Luke talking. I'm your new neighbor.
Yes, I don't care who you are. Just stop playing your music so loud. It's driving me crazy.
It's interesting how here, Vern is able to be really, really assertive because nobody's pushed in our boundaries yet. So one of the things that I've noticed about some people who have had their boundaries walked on a whole lot is that sometimes they'll be really aggressive with people that they meet for the first time if there's a boundary they need to set, because they know, because of their own because of their own conditioning, they recognize that they're not good at setting boundaries, so they try really hard to put one down immediately because they know they won't get another chance.
I see, and I was going to say, she's totally had her boundaries violated all day today, and so her reaction is basically panic, because now she can't even go to sleep and, basically get rid of it.
But you're also overcompensating in the wrong direction. I didn't mean to take it out on you, it's this other thing, and going, yes, but in this case, you're going, I'm having another boundary violated, and since I've never met you before, I can try right now to establish something before you push me over.
Right? Luke looks me over head to toe.
You look stressed out. Like, badly.
Hello, Captain Obvious.
Oh my god, they just use it.
Wow.
Do you want to join me for a joint?
Excuse me? Suddenly Luke pulls me inside his house. I kind of figured.
I was going to say, and here it goes. And going, I still have no agency. I've tried to set one boundary,
God.
and now I'm going to be completely
Every
bowled
shadow
over.
dude, my guys, is just going to violate our character.
Oh, she fights back.
Luckily, I'm strong enough to push him away, because clearly, when I take a single hit, I am just blazed. I am out. I am potted. Because that is how I imagine this person probably because I mean, if you're going to say I downed 3 margaritas and didn't immediately projectile vomit.
I mean,
like,
she hasn't had anything. She's done nothing.
No,
She's
no,
just
no.
pushed him away.
So what I'm saying is I'm making a joke, going like, because if she had, she would instantly get high.
Oh, probably. Yeah, but
because that's this
as
kind
far as I understand, it does not work that way at all.
And
according to
high.
medical instructions, according to those who have used it that I am aware of, it really takes time to settle into your system. And the thing that they do in movies where you suck down on one of the smoky things, and then you're. I know, someone even made a TikTok, like, basically parodying it, where she had a fake blunt and just was like, I am instantly completely high. And it was just like,
it was really funny.
It was very, I was like, yeah, that's not how it works.
That Mary Jane is amazing. Are you out of your mind?
It will help you stop being so stressed out.
No thanks. Say no to drugs. Okay, so I
She's
still
I was part of the DARE program.
Sure, that was so funny. The fucking DARE program was so bad that it actually caused a huge increase of drugs.
It actually caused things to be worse. It was bad.
Oh my god, the program is so bad. The history of the DARE program is hysterical, and it's also just...
I just love the idea that she would quote the DARE program and like pull out her damn little wallet and show him her DARE badge. Just be like, don't do drugs, kids.
When I was a little kid, at our house, we had a giant DARE bear.
Oh no.
Actually, like, this little tiny crop top t-shirt.
A DARE. Oh my god. A DARE bear. Alrighty, well, my dudes, she is going to try and be leaving in the next one, as my friend tries not to die here.
So, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!